Hello, everybody. We should just have started the stream again with me, Simon, and my guest from last time, Heavy Sai. This time, you should also be able to hear him. Thank you for your considerance and patience for the technical difficulties. Please do say something, Sai, and then check if you can actually hear yourself.
No, I'm not just a voice in his head anymore.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that sound test. As you can see, we're starting on the title screen this time. We have all of the totals of the stuff that I collected last time. We also now have an achievement counter, which ties into a few things that I'm going to talk about in a second. However, first thing that I'm going to do is just start. I did walk into the Magic Card Casino, as you can see, which I didn't do last time, and activated a cutscene, and then I immediately was like, oops, no, stop. So I hope that we are actually going to see that cutscene now, and I didn't just, when I force close the game, I'm not skipping it. Yep, there's a cutscene. Excellent.
Yeah, the Magic Card Casino it's basically where you get all of your shop stuff.
That's what I figured, because I hadn't found it anywhere else. Is there supposed to be music here? Because sound effects there are, but there is no music.
I don't remember there being music for the cutscene itself.
Yeah, let's see when I walk into the casino, otherwise we'll have to restart the game real quick.
It took too long on the title screen. Clearly, you don't want our music.
Indeed. I am half reading this, by the way, but yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing's like super important in these areas. They're just like comedic characters that show up.
Sure, that's why I'm like, it's fine, again, as I said last time, but I'm not going to dwell on this too much.
Yeah, like one of the criticisms I can levy against this game is that it never met a text box that it didn't love if there was actually 10 of them.
Yep. Ah, there's music. Excellent. Uh-huh. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, that's fine. So, something to mention real quick. I did off-screen check out a bunch of the hub, just so that we won't get bogged down here. Just wanted to, you know, while we are here, see the cutscene, and but just talking to dudes and so on. What I did is I found out that you can reach the fast travel with quick buttons. If I press R2 and then L2, then I reach this menu, and this is also how I got into the casino. I don't actually know how to get there otherwise. I talked to Protoman. Yeah, no. Protoman will give me something after I got each gauntlet's main prize. He emphasized that I think that's the medal I got from the boss. And Megaman muses that he might have to fight Protoman for that. So that's spoiled by the game. So if I'm not surprised, that's why. Now that I have...
Yeah, but it might be Protoman on a surfboard. You don't know.
I don't know. With the rank, I can now get into the second floor. But I need a key from the front desk, that told me, because I hadn't talked to, you know, this guy, Iota here, for too much. I did talk to him about the judges, which was marked as an asterisk. Got a phased key to reach a door where they have been stuck for 5 years, which is a meta joke about how long this took to get together. I visited the judges. They talked there about what matters to them in judging. You can select any level you played from there and also play a random one. That's the main functionality of this room. Then I got to Mega Man's room in the 37th floor. Apparently, as I found out from talking to Roll, enemies can rarely drop capsules with plushies, and that I can trade with Roll. I can also access some menu with a beanbag chair, but that's empty so far. Perhaps that's for the collected capsules. Roll also told me to look.
You can also attach them to yourself.
Nice. Then I checked the costume shop. The costume I did unlock was not Average Joe as I had hoped, but Maestro from Mega Man Deathmatch. I visited the Cartman, who is there, who is the achievements guy, so I got the achievements booklet unlocked, but there might also be trophies, which they made a joke about. It's very funny. And also I found an NPC called Ms. Quiz on the second floor, which I did not do because I thought this was good for the stream. And
oh yeah, the quizzes actually unlock things.
Okay, so. Yeah, that's probably the side quest you mentioned. That's also what I figured. Yeah,
Oh
there's...
no, the side quest I mentioned was different, but
Okay.
they also unlock stuff.
Sure.
There's a lot of stuff in this game.
Yeah, sure. I figured as much, but I think if we have to do this kind of cleanup at some point, then I might just do this on the side. Wait. You can...
I will immediately say there are only 3 quizzes, so it's not like an enormous game spanning thing.
Sure. Wow, that was very delightful. No, I didn't want to actually talk to you. I wanted to go in the ladder. Stop. Ah! No, I pressed too much. Okay.
But
I want to go to the top floor, actually. They told me to talk to Magic Man there. Who I assume is...
just as a note in this game, actually, whenever you beat a tier boss, somebody else actually shows up at the casino.
Okay, cool. It is Magic Man. What a surprise. Yes, indeed. Yeah. While he's talking, hi 56. Tier 1 has been treating me okay. I skipped that one very hard level that everybody says that you should skip it. And otherwise, I'm almost done. I need to clean up one more level for which I didn't have time and or patience last time. Is he still talking?
I did say it loved a lot of text boxes.
I mean, I've noticed that, but I didn't read a single word of these.
It's mostly just to showcase that he is a showman, and it's trying to explain how the token system works.
Yeah, sure. I collect tokens and I exchange them for rewards. Chance, man. Okay, tricksy tokens. Yes. Okay. Can you please stop this? Oh my god. That's why I talk to all the others off screen. I surely hope you don't mind me missing out on live content for you guys. And girls. And people of any pronouns. Alter my tournament experience somehow. Okay, so this is going to be cheats or something?
Not quite. That's different.
Who are you? From Game Boy 3, right?
Okay, so the tournament door is actually a very specific thing that's going to massively expand your abilities.
Cool. What?
But it's also the most expensive thing in the shop, so it's up to you if you want to pick it.
Okay.
As well, if you get it, it will spoil some stuff for later in the tournament.
Yeah,
so
I think I just want to play a few more levels of today.
Well, no, just look through the shop menu for a sec, see what you actually care about.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do here, mostly. Just take a look at this shop.
But just as a note, like, that thing, the 100 token cost legitimately does unlock a lot of stuff, but it is, again, up to you.
Okay, sure. So I'm also not going to try this for now.
Okay, so just as a note, the Rockin' Wars thing is kind of bugged and not great to play.
Sure, excellent. Good to
So
know.
there are achievements attached to these games.
I'm probably not going to get 100% achievements, but let's see here.
Well, it's mostly that some of the achievements unlock costumes.
Ah, that's good, of course. Let's see how I feel about everything on the side stuff. Mostly I just want to play Mega Man levels, you know?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Man, there is so much stuff here. You know that I actually loathe minigames? I don't think there was much of an opportunity to say that in
Well,
other Let's
to be
Plays.
fair, about the stuff on the right-hand side, this is stuff that all uses Mega Man's core moveset.
Sure. That's,
Like, there's some extra stuff on it, but it still works.
there are good minigames.
Whereas stuff on the left is actual mini-games that have nothing to do with them.
Alright. Uh-huh. Ha, King reference. I don't actually want to know anything about this.
Oh, right. I guess I should say, just as a note, the Pharaoh Man's challenge is locked behind that 100 token key. So,
Alright, alright.
If you're ever interested, that is what you need to play.
56, I've skipped that one level that was very, very hard and had lots of warnings about it. And otherwise
And what's
there's...
called X6.
and there is one level missing from the first time, which I intend to do after we're done here. Black. Cool. Well, uncool. Never mind then.
Okay, so just as a note, there is also an achievement for playing less.
Of course, there is. Okay, I already checked out the vending machine. So where do I actually exchange my various tokens then?
You know that guy that was next to Magic Man?
Yeah, on top?
Yeah, that guy.
Alright, I thought that he was just going to talk about some other dumb stuff that I don't care about, so... Okay, so...
I mean, he can if you want him to, but he can also just be the shop.
Right, okay, so what do you... Energy saver? That sounds good to me. Converter...
I will say some stuff is a lot better for its price than others.
Of course, of course. Interesting.
So in case you can never figure out where anything is, the radar will literally just tell you when you pass by where you're supposed to go.
Sounds interesting.
But at the same time, most of them are pretty well signposted, so you probably don't need it.
Mental well-being, then it shouldn't take 10 bucks. Man, there's a lot of special weapon related stuff.
There's actually more, but that's for later.
Sure. Displays the weakness, right, we talked about that. Map of the current area, interesting. Level map on mini-mapper. Ah, I see, okay. There is the compass. And there is that key for the casino, sure. So I'm interested in the energy saver mostly, and I guess I get the key at some point. The compass is interesting, but let's see how I do. Weakness radar for later, and yeah, I don't know, some of these are like bonus stuff. Okay, sure, I'm not buying anything right now. So, then...
Actually, with the amount you have right now, I'd probably get the Skull Amulet. It
Yeah,
basically just gives you slightly more health.
I get it, I'm going to save for now.
That's fair.
That's here. I wanted to talk to Miss Quiz, but I forgot already where she is. On the second floor, I took notes, actually. Haha. Plaza, which is a very unassuming name. Level compass token detector pays for itself tenfold, says 56. It makes a lot of sense, but that's also something that I'm considering saving up for.
Yeah, but I'm also here, so I can just tell him where stuff is if he wants.
Oh, that's true, of course. I don't know, maybe at some point I'm going to stream on my own. I'm having a vacation coming up. And I don't always want to like, hey, Sai, get the fuck away here, we gotta stream! I don't care if you're literally asleep right now!
I just pop up in chat and snort talk.
How many tires? I think it's 15? Yeah. Which isn't... Well, the hyper beam doesn't exist. Name of the person's running stand, that's the Will. One upgrade, the energy balancer, of course. Or is it? It's called that. Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, this game would be trash and I would be immediately uninstalling it. Charge ability does 3 damage. Morale booster. Up to look towards a brighter future. That's awesome. Heh! I really like this. That's an excellent reward. Okay, actually I don't need to take the thing or anything. I have fast travel. Let's go to the tier 1 and finish this mother. So... Which one was another guy? Oh yeah, that's the X6 meme, which is in the last place because it was too hard, but I did skip that one. one of these things where if I was actually recording this like for a proper Let's Play, I'm like, well, maybe I can actually play this level and show everything off, but yeah, it's not.
And then you punch yourself and say, no, that's dumb, and come back later.
I'm missing something here. Right, this is the one where I was like, I don't actually know where to find all of this stuff. I might come back later with the radar. Which I will, I think. Having a legitimate use case for that. But there was a level I didn't play, which I definitely want to see. So what's up here, by the way? I think I didn't check this out. Okay. Now I'm wondering if you can get up. Oh no, wait, you can talk to these. Okay, so these are all jokes about old robot masters. Not this one, however.
Yeah, some of them are from the sketchbooks from when Mega Man 1 was being made.
I see. This is missing its second exit. I think you could just go to the right at the start and then or something. Let me refresh my memory. Continue at checkpoint. No then. I have to refresh my mind about this one. That was not the split path level. It was the one where you could just go. Appreciated that. Ah, right, that was one with an interesting tile set, and which seemed extremely straightforward. So I didn't really know where the special exit could be.
This one is hidden in a really dumb position. It's another invisible ladder.
Oh right, last time I also was like, oh, I'm going to just jump down here and check out the ground floor, but then I died. Because I didn't see the spikes. Invisible ladder, you say? Cool. A lot of secret letters in Taiwan. Like, who gave the people the idea? It's very weird.
Well, it's because part of it is inexperience, part of it is some people trolling on purpose, and then part of it is them misunderstanding what secret is supposed to mean.
Yeah. It's like, the thing is, I wouldn't even consider that at all. Like, who does that? Invisible letters. No game has ever done that before in the series. So, who came up with the idea first? And then people copied it. It's just bizarre. Wonder if it's a letter up or a letter down now.
It is a letter down.
Alright. I mean, this does kind of look suspicious down here.
If I remember correctly, it's around the mid-boss.
Alright. Let's see. Around the mid-boss, he says. Oh yeah, 56, as you are watching, can I ask you if the sound balance is fine? Do you hear the game and both of us well? Same, about the same, what's it called, volume? Right, there was this weird ass beam here and people were speculating if it was just there. Also, for some reason, sometimes I can't jump here. That's strange.
I think that's more of just an engine limitation.
Yeah, I think I'm running into the... Oh, right. It was somewhere here. We already talked about that perhaps being the case.
Yeah, but in this case, I think it actually is at the boss room.
Thank you for both of your feedback. Yeah, that's it. Man, talking and playing, huh? Aha!
Oh,
Wow.
look, you figured out the trick.
That's hilarious. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, if there is anything of that level in the future, I'm just going to come back with the compass. I don't need you to guide me to it, but yeah, let's see. Okay. So this is the level I didn't play. Ultimate level. Sure. I believe you. As I like to meet the game at face value, I'm going to assume that this is true. The first level. Yep. I hope you win. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Man, I'm good at this game sometimes. Now I'm going to count my chickens before they are hatched. Shadowman platforms, my favorite. Ah! Ah! That was slightly unfair. Just gonna say. Okay, so let's refresh. What do I have? Let's start here. Also for the mini boss. Excellent. This should speed up things a little bit. But yeah, I think overall I do want the energy saver.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of this stuff is a lot more usable when you have it.
Alright, there we go. That's a cool ass texture down there. Is that from a game? Like a Mega Man game?
Entirely possible.
Hmm.
What, you mean like the fire one? Or...
Yeah, the fire.
Actually, I don't think it is. The color palette doesn't look right.
Yeah. I also didn't think it's... I had seen it before. It looks pretty cool though. Man, these platforms
Actually,
are
given that
serious,
it's 2 frames, I think it might have actually been a DOS game.
That's possible, of course. Oh, it's not low enough. Why did this platform despawn at some point? Okay, interesting. Goodbye. Wait, it didn't even
Oh yeah,
kill
they
me?
are also totally solid, so they will crush you.
Figured. Yeah, I think there is a reason why people don't actually use that often. A key, you say? On, off. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, sure. That is actually kind of a puzzle here, huh?
It's more of a don't die.
Ah,
If you ever die while holding the keys, you will immediately lose them.
I see. Ah, that doesn't work. I didn't expect to respawn on the right. Wait a second. Duh. Okay. Cool. Oh, auto-scroller. You don't see that very often. Not today, Satan. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. Are you going to yeet yourself down? No. Wait a second. I have... Alright, it doesn't stop time. Never mind then. Wow, this guy's tanky. I guess I could have just kept the Thunder Beam. Getting better at this. Getting worse at this.
Spices you make for speed.
Ah. What's back here then? Ah, interesting. Yeah, I kind of like this level so far. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, if for a first-time level, it's not great, but at the same time, you can see where he's trying to do stuff.
you're just hiding things to the side, like... Ah, there's a checkpoint, so now I really shouldn't die. With the key.
Yeah, so...
Wow, these are big. I mean, the biggest flaw the level has so far is that it's slightly unfocused, but you know, happens to the best of us. I think I'll try this. Actually, you know what? This seems pretty fucking risky. I think I'm just going to cheese this. No, I despawned him. Never mind then, I'm not... Wait. I gotta go down there? Oh yeah. I thought I was like, aha, clever, wind enemy. The end is near. I hope you...
I feel like originally it was, and then they just sort of went, oh, right, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, probably they shouldn't. Ooh. Nasty. Don't like that one. I also don't like this jump. Oh, you guys. Haha. These have always been the easiest to avoid in the entire series of this paradigm of enemy, I feel like. Mets, however. This guy's. Okay. Sure. Bit random, but fine. Did I miss the key door anywhere? Hope so.
No, it should still be there, so...
Oh, there it is. I was like, oh no, I need to dodge immediately. It was just Eddie.
And he opens up his laptop and just throws a spike at you.
Yeah, but I was ready for that. I was dodging, because you can never trust Eddie. It's Quint with the gravity gimmick? Question mark? Yeah. Ah, right. I can actually deliberately do this. Forgot that he's actually quite tough in this engine. What? I have several questions. Anyway, cool. That was kind of fun. I didn't mind this level at all. Excellent first effort. Some reasonably hidden stuff. The challenge with not dying, also not unfair, except for that one drop. That's fine. Sure. Yeah. I like that Patchy. So is Patchy Snoran Pyro? I didn't see anything like that when I looked at the... What? No? Yes?
Yes, she is.
Jeez, okay. I was a bit coy about that, but she also seems to share my opinion here. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's a first try, and it's not the worst thing.
No,
So
no, absolutely not. So anyway, we are done here except for the 2 spade tokens. Yeah, and that means that we can go to the second tier. Yes. Junk. Too much junk, in fact. Please help us. Sure. I'll clean that up. And we have Junkman here, which makes a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, with junk, you can make new stuff out of it or come up with good ideas.
Excellent.
Ruins are just sort of not really wanted.
Wow, Snowrun loved this one, so obviously I'm going to as well. Damp Ruins. Moist Monument. Immediately wins me over with Mega Man V tiles. Like I just got a mail notification for which I fortunately turned off the sound, which was like, now live on your channel, Mega Man 3 level contest, so okay. Thanks for informing me, I guess. Would be really weird if I didn't know about it.
So yeah, a lot of these when you come into the lower tiers, some of them will just be here because of time penalties, so...
So the level is too long, or...?
No, as in, well, they had a submission date, and this one missed it by a fair amount.
Ah, okay. Well, we will see how it goes.
So otherwise really good levels could be jammed down a ton of places if they took way too long.
I was wondering why this enemy is here, and I was like, maybe you can slide in here. It doesn't seem to be the case, so I guess I'll just go down. Okay. That's definitely an interesting combination of factors here. Not gonna lie, I just decided to tank everything. I didn't have to, but I didn't really think about things. The hell?
I mean, you're a fighting robot, not a dodging robot.
It's a chain whirling Joe, I guess. It's a really cool sprite. Also, I really like...
Flail Joe, right? It's Flail Joe.
Flail, yeah, okay. More like Fail Joe. Ha! I have to go to the right. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Nice ambush. Oh, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Whew. My top-notch reflexes have once again saved the day. Shooting through the wall has once again saved my day. Jumping right into the enemy's bullets? Not so much, I'd say. What are these guys from? Ouch. Like the vertical cannon with the... Keep forgetting that it lingers.
Correctly, those are actually from Mega Man 9, I want to say?
The two-shot cannons? Really?
Oh wait, no, the two-shot cannons, those are different. Those, I think, are from the Wonder Swan game.
Right, we have been over this. Anyway.
There's a lot of stuff taken from that thing for good or for ill.
Sure. I mean, I watched a Let's Play once. Maybe at some point I'm going to play it myself.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
What the... That was weird. What? Grab! Grab! Okay. I decided to use the mini-boss erasure because I don't like mini-bosses. Anyway. Note.
Also a mini-boss from...
the wall directly above this
Wonder Swan.
Thank you for moving this. Yeah, that's... I actually kind of remember... I think I did watch like a speedrun or something of it. Oh, this guy? Really? Do you really have to? Let me refamiliarize with this boss for a little bit and then probably die against it and then start with full health. So I think the tactic I'm going to fulfill, I think it's Trident.
It's different parts actually have different weaknesses.
Yeah, but this one I think has Trident. Which I think I just confirmed, so... Yeah, it's fine. Kill me, I'll start over. Whew. Glad that I could respawn here. I've admitted that I don't particularly like Mega Man 9 because it has stuff like this.
Impressive, it just takes forever.
Yeah. It's just not very fun, in my opinion. It's just like you're sitting here and you're like, cool design, I guess, except for the whole gameplay part.
Well, I mean, the idea is sound. The issue is there's just not enough going on, and it's not complex enough. So it's either do it this way, or it desyncs, and then everything just takes forever.
Yeah. Oh, right, I have to kill this so it opens. Oh, god.
If I remember correctly, the middle section is weak to tornado.
Yep, it is. You know what also one of my favorite things is in the game is shooting at the exact right height. I really like that. Like truly one of the designs of all time.
Oh yeah, I just remembered, you actually have to blow up all the rockets or it won't let you attack the back fin.
I didn't actually know that, like, intuitively. Like, I don't think that I ever noticed while playing the actual thing. So here the actual weapon, let me remember. It was... Magma shot? I have no idea actually. Let's try a few and...
If I remember correctly, I want to say Thunderbeam? Or electrically related weapons?
Oh, maybe. Should be convenient, I guess.
Yeah, because it's above you, so it would make sense that that's the weakness. It would be weird if it was something like Break Dash.
I think I'm just going to use this.
That's also workable.
It's not like I have to save weapon energy at this point. How do I dodge this? I don't know, don't care. Trash boss. Like, not the fault of the level maker, except for the decision to include it, but it's like, ugh. Just not very fun, emo. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, the level was there. It's fun.
It was fine. I liked some of the ideas with the water pillars and the Pluto blocks.
That's true. I think I just remembered the first part of the level now that you say it. There were a few rooms and setups which I liked, but it just at the end it just fell apart a little bit, which we see a lot here. I feel like in this tire, it's like, oh yeah, this room was actually quite nice, and it's over. Okay.
Unfortunately, it is attached to these rooms.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff. 2 exits and 4 and a skip.
I would recommend at least checking out some of that skip.
Oh, let's see. I mean, so far, looks good. Also like this music.
How do you feel about playing a Metroidvania?
Generally positive, probably not in this context because it takes forever and one death means that you have to redo a whole lot of stuff.
And now you know why the skip teleport is there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can set up well in the Metroidvania Mega Man context, but... What was that music again from? Oops.
I think actually this is Mega Man 11.
Oh yeah, right, of course. I could switch to the dark side again here. There is a key. Yeah, sure, I'm absolutely going... Wait a second, it's just linear, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh god, it's not actually... It's still a trap, just Jesus Christ. I'm just going to play until I stop having fun. I think that's a good compromise. I mean, this looks really good.
I mean, there's a lot of effort put into it, but good is a descriptor I'm not sure I'd attach to it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Like, this is the kind of good that's like, the author knows how to play this, he ain't gonna tell you, though.
Yeah, also, nice. Oh, wow.
Like, note how the Met is colored so that it mostly blends into the background.
Oh, no, I did see it, that's fine, but, like...
I know that, but at the same time, like...
Die. Come on. Temple of Darkness, you say? Did I not just kill this guy? The crystal still was forming, I guess. For a second I was like, oh god, I gotta get to the top left because it's a beat letter from Mega Man 5. Whew! Yeah, it does have checkpoints at least. That's something.
Yes. Also note that it has keys.
Yeah, that's also something that definitely exists as a concept. Wait. Don't think I didn't see you. You know what? I'm really stupid because if I'm not going to play the entire level anyway, because at some point I'm going to say like, okay, you know what, die too often will take forever. Why am I playing the dark side? Anyway.
I mean, the dark side is always cooler.
I don't know, the purple is starting to get on my nerves. And I like purple. The biggest issue is that, like, yeah, this, like, the super dark rooms is just, like, requires so much concentration. Like, so why do the crystals keep forming after that Joey's dead? They didn't do that in the original. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Turns out Wily upgraded them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Whew. As usual, rushing ahead saves the day again. We've already played a very, very similar room. I get that you're iterating on the concept with the death spikes here, but... Anyway.
Honestly, some of this just feels like he needed filler. I'm not sure if I would argue that he's iterating on the concept.
Yeah, I was starting negatively, corrected myself a little bit, but I'm still negative on it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Think fast. Okay, so there's boss door, checkpoint, empty room, necessary. It's Darkman, that makes a lot of sense actually, all things considered. That's that's actually number 4. There's speed when you need him. 5 shots? Really? Oof. Wait, 2 health bars? Do you need to?
Oh, yeah.
Like, why?
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, figured it out already. I feel like... Oh, that's the wrong way, buddy. Screw you. Okay, so this was like the legit boss of the dark side. Which makes sense. So far that was a fine level, right? There was no need to make a whole thing about it. Let's continue with the light side a little bit, huh? Perhaps we go down this time. Wait. This is the key door for the key we saw up there. So if I get this, then I know how to continue. Good. Great timing. What was the weakness again? These were not the ones that you can kill with this. You can kill them... No. I forgot. Anyway, let's do it like this. Gotta get better at this. Longer. There we go. Then I don't have to time it. Man, I suck.
Wait, because you were doing better the first time you tried.
It's always the case. I actually heard about this concept today just to remind me, because I have heard it before and I've experienced it plenty of times. The first time you do something, you're always more concentrated because it's new and you're like, oh, I don't know what's happening, let's assess the situation. The second time it's like, oh, I've done this before, and then you screw up again and again because you just don't take it as seriously anymore. Like here, for example. Like I can relax a little bit, nothing will surprise me. This should be the door that I shunned in the other room, I think, roughly. No, actually not. This is a preview of yeah, it's pretty clever. Where does this lead to? Have I seen that before? No. Okay, so this is the one where you have to take this back here. Okay, interesting. Okay, so there is a pause here, and then it's linear. Anyway. And another pause, yeah, okay. Alright, skills to pay the bills. Oh, to the back of the head. Still one of my favorite jokes that I ever made. I don't know why. I think it's such a brilliant line. They made this in my Snake Man video in Mega Man 3, and I just keep thinking about how the stupid dumb joke it is. Wait, I actually want to go down because I have the key now. That, I slid into it? That's an oof. Okay. Protect me from myself. Okay. Checkpoint? Oh no. No, that's the exact opposite of a checkpoint. Are you kidding me?
And now you know why there's a skip teleporter.
I didn't expect there to be no reason for a skip teleport. I just didn't expect it to be, you know,
this
stupid. The part I played was fine. Like, all of these rooms individually are fine, but just give me a break at some point, you know?
No.
Trapped between all the rocks. Can you stop with the Yoku? Nobody likes that. This is just for an E-tank? Are you... That's self-indulgent. It's like, this level is so long and complex, and you probably want the E-tank, right? Because otherwise you're going to die halfway in from damage. It's like, no, I'm going to die to Yoku setups.
Yeah, and it's just like, well...
Fun. These were weak to Tornado Blow, right? Yeah. Just checking. Okay, so I'm not going up there again. Let's see if I can't get back to the light side from somewhere here. It did go initially right? Yeah, so let's see what's down.
You know, it's actually funny, but I think the Dark World might actually be the easy mode, and the Light World is the hard one.
Wow, these guys are jank. What's going on? But yeah, it's like if you have these kind of platforms on one side and Yoko blocks on the other, I know what I'm going to do. You know that I really don't like that Rush Bike is in the rotation because it keeps screwing me up so much.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to it.
Yeah. Can we please stop putting enemies right after room transitions? I know the answer is no, but...
Again, it's one of those things where you can tell the author made it for himself first and never expected any other person to be playing it.
Yep. The thing is, like, aesthetically, it's a slam dunk. This looks amazing. And a lot of the platform setups I'm quite happy with in general. But it's like, why do you think that an entire half of the level needs to be Yoku? Like, with vanishing Yoku spikes. Did you like this? Do people like this? Like, what the fuck is this?
You know that thing in Dark Souls where if you play a hard game, you're like really good at video games? It's kind of like that sort of achievement way, but without people who don't understand how difficulty works.
Yeah. The thing is, like, with difficulty and so on, like, I get it, like, tough jumps over platforms, over pits, and bosses that have, like, 2 health bars, so you really need to learn the patterns. I get all of that. But are there people who enjoy Yoku blocks? Like, it's such...
I've played Yoku blocks that are actually fun, but they require, like, actual understanding of what they want you to do.
Yeah, but if they are, like,
but a lot of times they just sort of shove it in there and
like
be like,
basically
yeah,
an auto-scroller, but the puzzles they have to observe for ages, and oh no, there is a trap because there is a block appearing above another block, just like in Heatman. Like, who does that? Who plays Heatman is like, this fucks. I want this in my level.
You've read the thread. You know who defends that.
Did I read the thread? Yes.
You literally debated a man who wanted to defend Boo Beam Trap.
Boo Beam, yes.
These people exist.
These people exist and they are absolute sickos. I didn't read any of this, by the way.
Oh yeah, no. Each of these just basically is why there's a skip teleporter if you're ever curious.
I got it. No! Why do they make the skip room a hard jump?
So you get the effect of the level, and you understand.
Losing it completely already. That's a good start. Then we're not even an hour in. Hey guys, are you having fun?
I would go back in and get those elements.
Yeah, you're going to see I did that already.
Good.
That's a bit of a delay, but that's fine. I think we're getting it.
And actually, I would legitimately say that some of the more skip teleport levels were actually made with the idea that you would have power-ups in mind.
Sure. Like, I'm using them. You mean the power-ups to buy? Sure, eventually. Yeah. You see, Grand Fire Palace. Only one thing.
That's a name to live up to.
Sure, that's showing remarkable restraint. Contains a nice. Sure, first level, huh? Oh god. I'm going to be the guy who makes this enemy fun and interesting.
Moments before disaster.
Can you please... The birds deal 4 damage. I got a feeling that among the lower tiers I will be pulling out the laser trident a lot. It's also something that I noticed a lot in the level contest 2, which I like played halfway through, so mostly the lower tiers, because there were just Joes everywhere. And it's like, that just takes forever. I'm just going to throw saw blades at them.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff for people where they associate Joes with Mega Man, but then don't know how to use Joes properly.
Yeah, you don't. It's just bad.
You can use Joes properly.
Oh, you can use everything properly. Show me your skills in using Joes and... Skip!
Well...
Haha! I just did that in the Freezeman recording. By the way, I'm recording from Mega Man 7 right now. Because at some point I held a poll what I should do next after I'm done with Sonic 06. 3 years ago. And now I'm done with Sonic 06, so... Can't freeze these, right? Which doesn't do anything, I just wanted to reconfirm.
Yeah, unfortunately no concrete shot in this game.
Yeah, I mean... Yep, I was stuck on the ladder. Same idea. This room sucks. Now I can't skip this one. Terrible.
Remember how there was an upgrade that
makes it so that you
made you move faster on ladder?
Ah, right. And
that's also, what I meant when some of these are designed around that.
Ah, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Did people know what
there was a reason.
Did people know what the upgrades were going to be in the finished game?
There was sort of an assumption. No one actually knew, but there was an assumption since the previous one had them.
Sure, but I mean, then you can't design the level around that.
No, they would be. It's more in the idea that you design for basic Mega Man, but you design with the idea that, oh, if it's too tough, there's going to be upgrades people can buy. It's fine.
So it's like, I can make it tight but doable, but people can make it less tight for themselves if they want to.
Yeah, or at least that's the idea. Whether or not that's true is a different question.
Yeah, it's possible. yeah, Icewall. I just did freeze something with Icewall. Just don't see. Wait, I can put it down not now, of course, but I can put it down there and block it from firing.
Yeah, it depends if it lasts that long.
The thing is, like, it doesn't really do much for me because I still have to wait up here then, and the ladder one is a bit of the issue. And for the top one, I was just completely impatient. I just didn't get that it would fire through here. It's like, haha, you got me, but now I have to wait another half hour here. It's another one of these things where, like, do you enjoy standing around? Is that fun for you? It's like, sounds so addictive already, but.
It's like queuing, but you're the only one in the queue.
Yeah, it's like, what am I, British? I think during one of my first videos, people were like, I thought you were British when I revealed at some point that I am actually German, in fact.
I think that's an actionable offense.
I mean, back then I wasn't that biased against the Brit. But, you know, Brexit and all of that is like,
Well, to be fair, that you have stupid people in every land. So.
Yeah, for example, guys who play Sonic 06 for fun. So...
No, that's masochist. That is entirely different and very German.
That's also true in a way. So I guess I fall here, huh?
Yep, and now you have to
no. How could I know this? I mean, didn't die, so the level is fine, right? Oof. How about we have a look down function after the look up function? No, please. Come on. Are you kidding me?
You can tell it's a great level when the player immediately starts trying to engage in a dialogue with it.
At least we have a checkpoint here, I guess. It's like, apart from, in contrast to some other levels we've seen here, there is a clear design idea here, and I absolutely see what they're going for. So this is definitely an upgrade from Tier 1 to Tier 2, but I'm already getting impatient.
It's just, how much can I deal with something where it's just, open this door, find out if there's a spring-loaded boxing glove behind it, open another door.
That's pretty much it, yes. Like, yeah. And also, there's a lot of waiting around behind the door. Breakdash and malrouted. That makes sense, but it's like, this is not hard in that sense. Like, I just don't see things coming, so I'm also not going to be able to charge up the breakdash.
Yeah, it's less difficult and more a knowledge check.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's just memorization in that sense. Like,
combined with
I have to hoof it. Oh yeah, cool. I have to hoof it further. I didn't know that. Like. Like, I appreciate the suggestion. Like, I'm not slagging you off for that, but I don't think that the breakdash would help there in that sense. Do keep the ideas coming. Did the sound effect just break?
Yeah, there are been complaints about that since there's so many of these things.
Yeah. And things like these things also sucked in Mega Man 9. Like, don't get me wrong, I hated that level. Concrete shot,
yeah,
yes.
like, honestly, every single one of these things could be made better by simply having them do damage instead of instant killing you.
You're just not having them? Like, you're always going to be stuck here waiting around. This is a Mega Man 1 setup, which is not the pinnacle of level design. This is the climb to Elegman. What are you doing here? This guy again. Why?
Sure that the tutorial tells you to do that, but it's still not great.
Oh, I do think that they're very useful. I have used it before in this stream, but in this particular situation I feel like it wouldn't have had much. I think this guy's vanilla.
Like, the main issue with this level is that it just randomly kills you with surprise traps. Yeah, and you kind of have to have breakdash already charged up. So you already have to know it's there.
Exactly. I'm not saying breakdash is not useful. I love breakdash. But in this particular...
Funny, we literally just fought this boss.
Yeah, but worse. There we go. Easy enough. Not a problem. Mega and 5 Master Simon at play. Well, at least it had the grace to end with a normal boss.
Some of them will not.
Well, I already have 4 E-tanks. I was made for property damage. Toxic trouble. Maybe we fight
Isn't that a
toxic
level?
zeros at the end.
Wasn't that a level in Banjo-Kazooie?
No. It was Toxic Tower in Donkey Kong Country 2, what you're thinking of. Right?
Ah, yeah.
Also, these are Shovel Knight tiles, I think.
Ooh, a leak penalty.
This is a WonderSwan thing, right?
I think so, but at the same time, it's also kind of weird. So
Yeah. Which would
yeah, the
point
bells are
towards it.
WonderSwan. Like if there's ever an enemy that looks really strange, it's WonderSwan.
Yarp. I mean, I meant the Met, just in case I haven't reached it from the delay yet, but...
Oh yeah, no. Since the WonderSwan had like weird graphics and a weird screen, everything had to be kind of bigger.
Yep. Fine. So this is filling up this and it's going to drip out on the other end? Huh. That's pretty fun actually, I like this. Don't really see that often, like this kind of inter-room design. And it's even a whole system of pipes, it's like the internet. Does anybody get this joke nowadays?
Well, I mean, these are square, tubes are circular.
I mean, usually it would be pipes, right? A series of pipes.
Well, the original quote is a series of tubes.
Is it? I thought it was pipes.
Yes.
Then I said it correctly. Or did I say it correctly? I don't know, I have issues with words.
It's a synonym, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
I bet there is a difference occasionally.
Well, technically, a pipe is anything you can flow a liquid through,
Is that the
or
actual
gas,
boss?
whereas the tube is actually tube-shaped.
Yeah, that's probably it. This is self-made, right? Okay. Yeah, down. I have little other choice.
If I remember correctly,
The heck is
he's like his sprite is from a self-made thing, but the actual boss is from WonderSwan.
Okay, interesting. I am actually apparently amazing at WonderSwan because it didn't get hit at all, so...
The WonderSwan bosses are very much completely different from each other.
Yeah, I mean... We'll see if I ever play that. It doesn't seem very good. But it does apparently have its fans. Please. Well, that's great. The first one of these is one of those capsules. Yeah, I wasn't going to make that jump. Ever. Are you kidding me? Oh, this guy. It seems so small if it's not on a Game Boy screen. Also, it has no chance of hitting you because it's not on a Game Boy screen. See some flaw in just porting this over, I'm just gonna say right here. I appreciate it because I really like this little guy, but you know.
He tries his best, it's just... You're in a world where you don't have to stay next to him.
Yeah. What? Why did I just stop there? Why did you just glitch yourself up there? There is some jankness here going on. I think there's invisible you're allowed to stand up tiles. Oh, this idiot again. Why does it have like 1.1 health bars? Oh,
Okay, so that one, that's not a glitch, that's entirely intentional.
Oh, yeah.
It was designed to teleport it up into your area so that he'll get hit.
Yeah, I figured so. For a second I thought that you were talking about the extra health bar, forgetting about the stream delay. Man, I hate this guy.
No, there's... Yeah, there's a lot of people really like this guy for no real reason, and he's not very good.
Yeah, but I think I figured it out now.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's not very difficult.
There was
Like,
no
he'll just aim
checkpoint.
at you.
Cool. The thing is, now that I know that there is a moderately difficult and or annoying boss at the end here, that means that I still have to play very carefully and cautiously here, because getting hit means that I have to have less chances at the boss.
There is a reason why the E-Tanks come in vending machines.
Yeah. That was stupid. Didn't hold the button long enough. Sure. But that's cheating. 6 damage! Oh right, I have to kill this guy again. Okay, what could he be weak to? I think it was Venus in the original. So let's try it. Did he actually not get damaged last time? I was like, ah, it's a mini
He has a weird hitbox because the top of him is invulnerable, so...
Yeah, that would make sense. But here, I think it's deliberately made so that you are forced to stand up after the drip so that it will hit you.
Oh yeah, that's just, it's an invisible section.
It's so dumb.
Well, if it was signposted, it would actually be kind of neat, but at the same time, it's not, so it's not very good.
Yeah. Okay. Plan didn't work as I wanted it to. I thought that I could bait him to throw only close, but I think I'm
You
doing it.
kind of can, but he'll just charge you afterwards anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Now I would really like to know the actual weakness of the guy. Was
I
it?
think it's actually Thunderbeam.
Yeah, I think the problem is that if I do get hit by those things, then the Thunder Beam doesn't really help me because I'm just draining energy trying to mash out.
It actually doesn't drain energy while you're stuck in there.
Ah, okay. Oh, this thing works the same way. I see now. There is like symmetry here, it rhymes. Let's not forget that the fish will respawn. There we go. No.
For whatever reason, that frog is incredibly popular in this game.
Weird. Oh yeah, there we go. Weakness found. I mean, it's kind of neat. Like, it's fine.
I mean, it's a dev kit boss, so there's going to be a lot of people using it, so...
Yeah. I think the biggest issue is not damage, it's not getting hit by his stupid bubble things, so like... Because then I can kill all of them at the same time with a charge shot. And hit
If I
the
remember
guy.
correctly, he has a minimum range that they fire at, and they're mostly aimed so that the farthest one will hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is... Why did I not hit them? Yeah, I got it. Stay about 2/3 through the room and then slide away when he fires. Cool. But sometimes you don't hit him for reasons unknown to man.
It's because his hitbox actually moves with his little animation.
That is very dumb. I don't think I like this boss very much.
It is.
Ordered Mercury on Wish. There you go. Ah, cool. But we're making progress. That's fine. How are we so far, viewers? Are you having fun? How do we progress? Ah, here.
There we go.
Cockroach. There is another cockroach. A cockroach. I see.
Oh yeah, I suppose I
Yes.
should mention, there are actually secret levels in these tiers.
Alright, we will see. The Heimei trials. Hey! I also just figured out during the course of the last few levels that you can actually see how many elements, not energy elements or whatever, and hidden tokens are in this level. On the right. It says two exits and one and 3 of the others. Also, this is just almost unchanged Hornet Man so far.
Yeah. Oh man, what if I just did what the game already did, but with my own personal touch on it?
What are you doing up there? Wait, this didn't work in the slightest like I thought it would be. Wait, is it?
Oh yeah, I suppose I should mention the tokens are supposed to be in a
Stinky
vague
weird.
order, so if you collect a couple, you can actually tell where in the level they're supposed to be.
Oh yeah, interesting. Well, I didn't expect there not to be one up here, but maybe my secret senses tingled in the wrong direction.
There's a lot of areas where it would be a secret in the later tiers, but in the earlier ones it's not.
Hilarious. And it's a spike drop. Did only do 7 damage.
Did you expect anything else?
Yes. I have
And
found
now
this
you know how
optimism.
foolish you are.
Okay, also getting better at this at least. Come on. Why does it have to be
Hey.
just this tight?
Hey, at least it didn't kill you. I mean, they've learned at least a few things. They're using non-lethal spikes for their spike drops.
Yeah. That's not what I was talking about though. You'll see in a second.
Well, I mean, that was just your own fault for trying to do a wide jump. You know how this works. You're supposed to edge the edge and then jump.
Hello, Blade.
Why is he here? He really can't say.
I don't know, it's fun. It's kind of a fun boss. I'm screwed in here. Yeah, I have to learn a little bit how to do this guy. Oh cool, no checkpoints. Okay, can I just...
You know, you do have weapons. You can use them.
Oh yeah, no, sure. We've talked about this last time. Like, why is Simon not using weapons? He's known for that. But the thing is, if I'm just throwing on all the weapons, then I will die during that process. I need to, like, familiarize myself a little bit with how the bosses work. Seems like...
And now he finally understands why the judges don't use them.
Also, it's like stuff like here where you can use the Mega Buster to destroy his projectiles. It's very useful to have it out and charging and so on. Oh, Jesus Christ. This drop seems impossible to do without taking at least a little bit of damage. No, it's not. Just a little bit grumpy, that's all. I have not tried this. That's not very good. Let's break dash into him. Oh, that's good. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, some bosses are gonna have more sword damage than others.
That was cool. This weakness on him, really nice. Enjoyed that. Okay, so that was basically the secret extra path. Sure. Now we have this first part again, which is completely and utterly unrelated to the rest.
Kinda looks like a ladder's there, though. Is there? I don't remember.
I'll have to check again. I mean, that's a quick check. If I die. Okay, what happens if I hug the right wall? Okay.
Death!
No, that's how you do it. I actually did it without taking any damage this time.
Good.
Yeah, I am. Please validate me. Let us, man. How do they work? Why is it not? Ah, because of the... It's kind of funny. I wonder if that was intentional or if they just didn't realize that this was happening. And now we're in Skullman. Sure, why not? Just gonna get hit by every single missile under the sun. Oh god, this stupid thing. What even are platforms?
They're enemies to you, honestly.
Oh, there was a button here. Interesting. I get it. Yeah, I'm not doing this for that boat. Screw you. Aha, I see my goal in reach. Which would... Is that again a secondary path? Did I have to do that? Maybe.
We'll find out.
There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that was officially the first one as per your hint. That means that I haven't missed anything yet.
Yeah. It can throw it off if there's like a secret path in the level, so...
I already was at a secret path in 11. Oh, you respawn quickly, huh?
Yeah, but you also got number 2 before you got number 1, so...
No, I got number 3 before number 1.
Yeah.
And number 3 was a secret path. A secret path. Oh, you mean the full exit, not the token?
Yeah. So, in exit number 2, because that's the second exit, that tends to have later number tokens, even if you can theoretically encounter them earlier in the level.
Huh. I figured that there might have been a secret on the bottom, harder to reach path, but I'm glad that it's just an E-tank. Not that this is useless, but it's better than a full token where I would have to replay a bunch.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check, man. Okay. Well, I hope this is not the boss, because that means that I would have missed the token. Damn it. See if I remember how to fight her. Fishies. This one. I think the biggest issue with her is if you try to get impatient and also the tridents, but if you get impatient and try to hit her at every opportunity, then you're in a world of pain because she's just going to screw you over all the time. So this might help because she's summoning a bunch of fishes. So I'm waiting for the first volley of fishes to show up, and she only took 1 damage from it. Okay. Electricity.
Well, it would make sense.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, so like a lot of the weaknesses with the weakness radar is that most of them will make sense. Ish.
Yeah, now I just need to hit. Okay, sure. He's not the final boss. I see. And this was actually a secret part? I have several questions.
Well, remember, you did press a button, so...
This path was unbeatable. Okay, cool. Yeah, but I didn't think that the button was this extended of an extra path. Well, screw me for assuming stuff, I guess. Okay. Why? It's like 2 things at the same time, forcing you to slide. Sure, what an obstacle. And we are back outside. I feel like there is an idea behind the setup of this stage, which I fully do not get.
I think it's sort of a best hits, and then it just turned into a aqua stage after a while.
Yeah, it's like we are back on the outside, which is again Hornet Man's level, so why did...
Yeah, like I said, it's a best of hits where he's just sort of taking stuff from previous games, and then when he makes his own stuff, it's... eh.
Maybe.
It's like it suffers from a lack of a clear vision, which is why it's down here.
Pretty much, yeah. So she's definitely weak to the ice wall, like the other Hornet men were. That one ill-advised double boss fight, so now I just have to figure out where she's actually jumping. Yeah, this is good.
This wall is way too weak for what it's trying to be in this game. Yeah, and meanwhile you have other bosses whose only weakness is
There we go.
spark is ice wall, and they always fly.
It seems a little bit annoying, but I figured out how to easily kill her with it, so that's fine.
Oh, she's not one of the bad bosses when it comes to that.
Yeah?
There's another boss that flies in this game that's only weak to break dash for no reason.
Fun. You're right about this script, man. Sure, I will. Second sentence completely unnecessary. Trouble in the fortress. 1 and 1. Okay. So this is not underwater, noted. Rescue my fortress, please, for my sake, do it. I would not do it for his sake, to be honest, but you know. It's just the kind of guy I am. Vindictive. Man, the respawn is aggressive in this engine. I don't think that I ever noticed how bad it is, really.
It's because I think it kind of works the same as like previous games, but the thing is now, what's like the actual area and what's like in the draw screen is different now. Whereas before it was the name table areas in the NES Mega Mans were way bigger than what's on the actual screen, so respawn wasn't as big of a problem. Whereas here they're the same in place now.
Something like this makes a lot of sense, yeah. Why is that up there? For flavor? Decoration? Should I break dash through this?
I think it's just there to prevent you from jumping over the frog.
I don't know, maybe? Anyway, this part of the level so far happened. Wonder where the secret is. Oh, a sideways one. I didn't even notice it. Sure, that's fine. It means more waiting, which I don't like. But whatever. 56 just said that it's funny to them that some of the hard bosses are balanced by having the weakness be Spark Chaser, and yeah, I can absolutely see that be an issue for them.
Yeah, and then there's other bosses who didn't want to be part of that.
When you see my boss is so special, you can't just trivialize it with a weakness. You better learn its patterns for all of its 3 health bars.
Only 3? Simon, you're being too nice.
Oh wow, 2.
It has to have at least 5.
You have too many bosses at once. Otherwise it's not special. This level isn't doing anything.
It's very much there.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like the terrible thing, it's just the steam jets really aren't doing much.
It's like, yeah, there are some points where you have to wait, and there are some points where you can rush through them, which I appreciate. And then there are some parts where they really don't do anything. They don't even have to think about them at all. Sometimes you jump. That's my review of your level. Sometimes you jump. Like that the frog needed me to pause for just long enough that I could never be gotten by surprise by the jet. You again? Well, I'm going to eat shit here. Let's not try to set up ice walls correct. Oof, okay.
Yeah, a lot of the early tiers actually use Honey Woman a lot.
I mean, it seems good fight in general, like, don't mind that at all. Where's she from? Like, Fangame, obviously, but...
She was an unused version of Hornet Man that they eventually were like, nah, let's just go with Hornet Man instead of her, and then someone picked her up and made her a sprite.
Yeah, no, I know that there was a concept art for her instead of Hornet Man, but this fight here, obviously, is not from Mega Man 9, so... Where is it from?
Yeah, so I want to say it was just like a free-floating boss fight somebody made, but no, I'm not sure.
Well, Wily's Redemption. Anyway, I really fixed that malfunctioning robot from Wily. Congratulations, I did it. 2 and 3 and skip.
Oh right, no, it's Mega Man Rock and Roll. She was used in that one.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have watched that recently, so I should know that, but you know. What the hell are you? I mean, I know what it is, but all this is like, just stop being annoying. Ah, respawn. Well, I really appreciate this sign. I really, really do. Every game should have a warning that there is going to be ground assholes coming.
That is very cute, and I think that's like half of the judge score right there.
These towers are bizarre. Like, I do not understand them at all. Like, why are they so...
Why are they so
large?
buff?
And why does it spawn this thing that takes 1 billion trillion hits?
I'll try out your weapons on it. Maybe one of those doesn't spawn it or something.
Hmm.
Either that, or maybe you're supposed to somehow jump over the top of the tower.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
So far this was fine. Let's see what fresh horrors await why it needs a skip portal. Except for the horror of empty rooms, I mean.
It's probably going to be one of those, the Trickster token is completely irresponsible to get.
Maybe.
Or unreasonable, I should say.
Okay, so it's not if you just kill the top. Also another Mega Man 11 music track. Now, of course, I should recognize the generous style. Saw that just a little bit too late. Nice music change for this stupid mini boss. I do like that it can spawn on the background tiles.
Yeah, it's like kind of at least a little neat looking.
Yeah, so far I have few complaints.
Other than the whole empty room thing, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, happens.
It's one of those things where it happens when you're just not very confident in your level design. So you just say, like, oh, it has to be a bit longer because otherwise it would be too short. And it's like, no, you didn't need this.
Yeah, that's fine. I like short levels.
Yeah, well, the thing is that it feels like, oh, it's not enough. So a lot of people are afraid of that. So instead they go the other direction and add in too much.
Yeah, that's the exact issue here.
Like, now how we have Shadow Mega Man here. Why is he here? What is he contributing to the level?
I mean, in this case, I kind of get why these setups were there, because it forced you to hurry up, deal with him a little bit. I would have made...
Yeah, no, but look at these other ones where it's just like, bye.
Yeah, would have made one level less, I guess. Of the 4 or so.
And like, know how we started out with up and downs in the earlier bit, and now they're just kind of not here anymore.
Wily's cooling system, Wily's melting system. I think the issue here is that if you have a split path here, you have to play the first part of the level for no reasons, like 5 minutes just to get here and then decide which path to take.
Yeah, like, it's one of those things where it ends up feeling like they want to design fortress levels.
56 was asking if there is actual enemy weaknesses implemented, and yeah, there are. So, like in the original games, enemies are definitely weak to different special weapons. And that's also why I do have damage numbers on, because it does show that, oh yeah, this special weapon deals, in fact, 2 entire damage to this guy.
Like there's some that make sense.
Yeah.
Joes take huge damage from Laser Trident.
Yeah.
Anything that's made out of, like, fire takes huge damage from Ice Wall.
Yeah, and here you could see that the mini-bosses, they mostly all take 3 damage from Thundershot, for example. So that's something to watch out for.
Yeah, Magnetic Shockwave will take out anything that doesn't have invulnerability frames.
Hit. Oh, it's Busterman, sure. Cool, thanks. Necessary. It contributes to the story of this level. Oh, these guys, I just fought them in Mega Man 7. Did you know something I found out yesterday when recording? That you can danger wrap their ice projectiles and throw it back at them? You know that I also complain that they take too long to kill and are basically just time wasters? Hey, Lokan!
Not even really anywhere dangerous half the time in that game.
Indeed, that's the issue. The first two are completely whatever. The third one, which uses the icicles, is actually a threat.
I mean, it makes
There is
sense for the
something
first one
up
to be
there.
whatever.
That's nasty. Oh. Ow. Shitty. Behind Wiley, across the gap, under the trash, secret connection between ice and cold. I see. I see. Do you want to look for those? I'm going to take the
No,
heat path
absolutely not. I've done this. No.
Yeah.
Come back here with cheats.
now. Yeah. I think I'm going to take the heat path now, just, you know, out of interest. And
Yeah, no, that's fair.
it's back again. Hate this. Like, this is just terrible enemy. What is it even from? Did they just invent a bad enemy for fun?
Well, I mean, the enemy itself is the... Or at least the spinning thing is the
Yeah, that's a Wily archive.
weapon archive from. Yeah.
But I mean, the whole tower concept.
I want to say he's from... I want to say he's one of the demake things?
It
I'm not
does
sure
look
anymore.
slightly familiar, like don't back up way too much, okay. Like it's a Mega Man 8 design ish.
Yeah, the purples are kind of making me think that, so...
I'm just like thinking it's set behind Wily is one of the things. Ah. Yeah, I'm smart. I didn't write down the other hints, so like, but
Yeah, other ones are just like really vague, like make a leap of faith and things like that.
yeah. As I said, I'm not going to do any. I think it's one of them is like beyond the gap or something, which you know. Eh! Why did I fall? Oh, that's dumb. Anyway. I might just not do it at all, like even with secrets. It's just like too much of a hassle to get all of these not die. I really don't.
Well, no, there's cheats that literally make you invulnerable, so
Oh, sure, okay.
that's what I meant when I said come back with cheats for some of these.
Ah, you mean actual cheats and not just... Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah. There's the upgrades that you can buy that are helpful, and then there's the stuff that's just, you know what, screw this.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Still laughing at the random super tense music action for that one mini boss fight.
Well, you gotta make sure the player feels somewhat engaged, even if you have to pretend.
And so this level where there is nothing, I would cut. This level there's nothing, I would cut. Here you have to be a little bit cautious, because that guy to the right blocks you, so you can be stuck between Mega Man and him. You see, I get that, that's design.
Yeah, like there is an idea here, but there's so much of it that's just like,
There's just too many.
why are you here again?
Alright, so let's check this out. There's the heating element, okay. Ah, there is a hidden ladder up there. You can see that. How do I even... There we go. Is it? It's not actually hidden, you can see that. But...
It's not quite hidden in the sense that it's like, oh no, how could I ever figure this out? It's just
Ah,
still not great.
there we go. There we go. Okay. I mean, I figured it out, so... Even the invisible path to the side I figured out. But why did they say the secret path between ice and cold? I think that was just a very unfortunate typo there. You know that I actually really like Chankies as opposed to up and downs? Like sure they're a bit random, but you can deal with them so much more easily.
Well, the thing is, the Jankies will go up and then they fall back down, whereas up and downs just show up. Even if you kill one of them, they'll already be back.
Yeah, exactly. They're terrible. And they also fall down.
But notice with Jankies, they actually have to go back all the way before they respawn.
Yep.
So it just means that everything isn't terrible.
Ha! It's Quint, he's dead. Get it? Because you don't like Quint. Funny joke. Anyway, what's this angle though? Probably also a reference. Oh, I get this guy. He's also from Bad Game. Wow, that was a room. Very engaging. And
I appreciate the non-animated fire.
we have rejoined. Just out of interest while I'm here again, what were the other two hints?
I remember the other two hints were...
Across the gap, which makes sense, that just fell off for some reason. Under the trash. Okay, so look for a secret letter under there. Like, that's fine, I can do this. I'm not gonna, but I can absolutely do this. Like, I am going to skip now. It's like, it's fine. I have understood this level. I haven't died in it at all. It's all these marathon things. You have to do everything correctly, and if you slip up once, then
Do it again.
yeah, from the whole start, it's like tedious.
Yeah,
getting the second
some of them
one.
are just like annoying. And then some of them are do this tedious and annoying thing for one shot in an incredibly difficult section.
Indeed.
And then if you die, you have to do it again.
Yeah, I think I could easily find all of the things here. It's fine, but I don't need to prove that to anybody, least of all myself. But I'm glad that they replayed it for the fire part. It wasn't very good, but
Yeah.
I think I gave it
I
a completely
mean,
fair shot.
I'll give him credit for that little sign. I still like the sign, so...
Yeah, no, that's fine. If you have hints like this, then having things a little bit obscure is perfectly okay. I think that was fine. The behind Wiley thing was clever. Then you could see the ladder on top of the screen. Jumping over the gap is obvious. What below the junk is, that's the only thing I don't know. But it's like, I probably...
Yeah, below the junk isn't, like... That's not a good hint.
Mm. Fix my reputation or my relationship with my wife. Hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to kill you on sight. Call me Ismail. There's going to be one of these jumping fish enemies, right? But colored white, right?
Either that or it's a whale.
From Mega Man 8? Oh,
No, I'm thinking the one from 4.
I see. Oh yeah, there's a platform here. I didn't see that at all. I was just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take that. Interesting choice of stage aesthetic.
Everyone loves Iceman.
Yeah, sure. With working water this time. We fixed it. That's the only problem the stage had.
The only one.
Oh, these things. Ah, well made. I mean, why would I crack the first one, right? Makes no sense. There's nothing.
Yeah,
underneath
why
there.
would you?
Okay. Sure.
I mean, hey, at least he's there and he shows you that it's there, but not so sure about the random blackness. That definitely feels like he put the ice blocks there first
yeah,
and then filled it up with water
probably.
and then forgot that they put it there.
Indeed. Yeah, I never checked again because they know that there is nothing underneath there, so why would they jump there, right? It's like, makes
Yeah.
sense. Anyway, this was the most basic of puzzles that I've ever seen, and oh, we are riding the whale. That's cute. I like that. Why would I ever jump up there and engage with this cannon? Can you tell me that?
You just wanted to make friends, I guess.
Sure, love to hug cannons with awkward firing angles. This must be one of my favorite genders. See? Awkward firing angles. The cannon hugged me. Mom told me it's my turn on the cannon hugging. Okay. Water room, very engaging. Another one of those levels where it's just like, yeah.
You could engage with it, or you could just walk by.
Yeah, it's mostly just I'm doing some jumps, you know. I'm shooting sometimes, but it's not absolutely necessary. I do like the whales. That's cute. Oops. I slipped.
Yeah, they're a neat idea, but I kind of wish he did more with them.
Yeah.
Like, here's the whales, but they're not even, like, multiple elevations of whale. It's just, here you are.
I think in terms of Mega Man gimmicks and also how the stage flow usually is, it's fine. Like in many Mega Mans you have like oh cool. There we go. You have a gimmick like this.
Mega Mans are cool, yeah.
No, I got a capsule. You have one room.
First one, actually.
Yeah. Like technically the second one, but the first one just fell. So you have a room where you introduce the gimmick kind of safely, and then you have a room where you do a little bit more with the gimmick. I forgot the second part, but in general, just from having one room with the vase and then another room with the vase, is fine. Makes sense. There should be fewer rooms in between, I think, or more dense ones.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with the whales is you want to showcase the whales and then also what you're going to be attacking the player with, and then combine them.
Indeed.
Whereas here, it just sort of did that in the first try, except it wasn't really dangerous at all.
Yep. You know what I really like?
So it ends up...
These crystals. They are fun. Honestly. But also, I can't use the bubble shield to protect myself against them. Oh, there's a third whale room. And they are at different heights. Ha! Eat your words, Heaviside.
Yeah, but is he going to do anything on those different heights?
No. Anyway, I can't use the bubble shield because it would destroy the ice blocks. At least I'm pretty sure. Wow, that walrus down there, that was certainly useful. Nice enemy placement. Oof.
Look at this way, they might as well just be platforms on rails.
Yeah, so what was
as
it
cute
again?
as the idea of having the...
It was the tornado blow. No, it was not tornado blow, it was elect beam. Dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Must say, it's very well deserved, but they did nerf Thunder Beam in very noticeable ways. Like, you can't shoot it as often, it has a noticeably narrower hitbox that, you know, actually corresponds with what you see on screen, so that's fair. It's appreciated, in a sense, because that allows it to be in this game. If it was like the other one, then what could it be?
It's like kind of the issue with stuff like Metal Blade, is if you actually make it as strong as it should be, then it's... why would you use anything else?
It's Friesman. What's this? A plushie? It's adorable. Probably I should ask an expert. I think there is an expert. Like I already talked to Roll. I get it. It's fine. She's a woman. That's why she likes dolls, you see. I still have a polar bear plush that helped me against my nightmares as a kid. And a few others. Grassy Plains. That's a name. That tells me a lot.
I'm assuming it's going to turn into a Kirby level.
I was so hoping for Green Greens to play, and it's not playing. Thank you for playing my creator's terrible level. Hey, you're not last place. Music is from Nezumi Man. Huh. Neat.
The graphics might be too.
Oh,
come on, don't call the level terrible. Let me make that decision for you.
Exactly. It's like, now I'm biased against it. Thank you. Good choice.
Putting yourself down doesn't make me think, oh, I'll take pity on the guy. It makes me think, oh, okay, why'd you put it in then?
Show a little bit of... I was like, oh yeah, I just want to keep continuing so that I flee from the bees. And then I realized, wait, these are Gutsman lift platforms. Oh, I can't continue. Then I got hit by a bee and then I died.
The story of your life.
Yeah.
I got hit by a bee and died.
I got stung by wasps twice. Fortunately, I found out that I'm not allergic to them. This is called the scientific method, kids. I can't recommend it despite being a scientist myself.
I just realized the clouds are parallaxing.
That's neat. Wow, I don't know how I
That's a weird level of effort for a background.
I'm afraid. What the?
You do have magnet beam.
Yeah, but what the? Should I not bounce on this? Oh, I only bounce when it's... Okay. So, okay. That was not very intuitive, I gotta admit. Two of them!
Yeah, this is why you need to showcase things when you're like actually somewhere safe.
It's like,
And not what this does.
it needs to be forced once. That's basically all I'm asking for.
Like, all you need is to like take that segment, put a floor under it, and then people can mess with it as much as they want.
Indeed. Because I was just extremely afraid because, you know, pit. Oh god.
Yeah, so like you don't have a reason to try and experiment to understand it.
Oh. Okay, that was funny. I've been meaning to comment on it for a while, but the music is really, really low, right?
Yeah, some levels are pretty quiet.
Almost like...
Like, if I remember correctly, the rip from Nizumi Man where that was put out originally was actually quite quiet.
Yeah, so I guess... Oh, I got pushed. OP didn't change it. Ugh.
Yeah, will he be set down into death? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Wait, these are the ones that... Why is the split... Why did I just get pushed backwards?
Oh yeah, I should say there's a button you can press and you'll skip the ready prompt when you come back to life.
Ah, right, that I actually said that in the opening dialogue, so that I read... Jesus. What the hell? Why is it sometimes bouncing and sometimes not? I'm so afraid. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Skip. Oh, an E-tank. Thank you, Eddie. Whew. And a teleportal. And we are somewhere completely different. What?
To answer your question, whenever you weren't bouncing on those orbs, they actually weren't pulsing. Which is why you weren't bouncing on them.
That makes somewhat sense, but what changes if they are pulsing or not?
It's because there's an invisible rail on the background that they're part of, and parts of it...
that's not good, is it? The invisible
No,
part.
it's not. And now we have a totally extra gimmick because the guy couldn't decide.
Or girl, right? I always try to use they them for the creators because you don't know, right? Just,
This is true. Well, I mean, I'm just using guy in the pejorative sense.
no,
like,
I get it, but
guy.
it's my show, so I want to point that out.
This is true.
You don't have to change, but it's just what I try to stick to, and feel free to correct me if I ever do it wrong. Trying to fight this one legit, quote unquote, just to see. Why is this level still going? Is there
I
any...
use myself that every day. It feels like he had a level, and then realized there were other Mega Man parts they could use, and like, oh man, I've never seen these, I'll use them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is just two levels glued together. None of them good.
Yeah. Well, no, this one feels like he had an idea late during development and was like, wait, I used a gravity flip. What if I did more gravity stuff?
Mm-hmm. What if you didn't instead? Because this definitely feels like late development things, because it's just not very fun at all. I wanted to go down here.
It's just kind of thrown in there. It's
There's
the
nothing.
thing, so...
Oh, there's a current
It's like
now.
he's trying to do like a puzzle here, so...
It's not a puzzle, you just follow the obvious linear path. And then you keep jumping down places. What the hell was this? Fuck you, bee. Don't just sting me. Also, I really question these bells. You know what?
If I remember correctly, they're supposed to speed up if you leave them alone for long enough. But, like, why would you when they just die?
Wow, it goes through the shield. And it respawns. Awesome.
That's how you can tell it's a quality enemy.
I'm desperately waiting for the bell to justify its existence. Hello. Does it, like, deal damage if I shoot it when it's too close? No. Death animation just looks a little bit broken. Why was this one here? We will never know. These and other questions will be answered after the ad break. They won't be, actually. They just blow.
You know, this actually gives me a good idea. At the very end of the stream, when you've finally done everything in this game,
yeah.
Put in an ad for something, and then end the stream.
Reasonable. I will not do that, by the way. Also, weak to Mega Buster, huh? Sure. No, this is Bone Man, ordered on Wish.
There's some kind of... Okay, I kind of like the idea of the little exclamation being him jumping. That is kind of cute.
Hmm. Kind of
even if he does look like a weird DOS monster.
Grassy plains, except for the non-plains part. Yeah, definitely tagged on. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's fine. I'd rather have an easy boss with like 2 attacks than some kind of whoa, there's projectiles everywhere and I got 5 health bars nonsense. So kudos for that.
Yeah, it really does just feel like he came up with that second part right at the end and was like, oh, I gotta see this.
Quint's Met Factory.
If I remember correctly, for that specific one, the guy fell ill after somewhere during the contest, and that was just what he sent in. So
for this level here?
No, the previous one.
Ah, the previous one. Okay. The bridge. Okay. Okay. I forgive a lot of bad level design if you use good music, by the way. So I don't actually. That's a lie. But if people believe this, then they put more good music in their levels, even if they're bad. I have at least something that's entertaining. I still judge you harshly for making a bad level. Okay. Now that's interesting. Is it supposed to be the exit from the bridge? Yeah, that's nice. It's like environmental storytelling. Me glancing over to the other monitor, seeing on the OBS preview that the cannon has obviously respawned. I'm like, stop! Why did I glance over? Because I was emulating to myself what I would do if a buddy was sitting next to me and I was giving him a meaningful glance. This is the kind of immersion level I'm on. Well, now there was a level segment. I like that. Conveyors, floating enemies. There are projectiles.
Fire thing that they don't really use.
Yeah, but the should have seen that coming. Did see that coming. I just mistimed it. But yeah, there are fire shots traveling on the ground, on the conveyor. It's pretty good, actually. I really like that. Can you please fuck off up there? Thank you.
I mean, the issue for me with those ones is that they're, like, really close to you. So, like, it's a bad decision to put it there.
Sure.
Because, like, again, you could just shoot them instead of having to engage with their gimmick.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with an enemy that you can deal with immediately if you are quick on the uptake. I do like that.
For me, it's more like I should have to use like a special weapon or something. Because otherwise it just sort of defeats the point.
I mean, back to differ. I think there is plenty of rooms. Oh, good thing I didn't hold to right. In original Mega Man as well, where you're like, okay, so if you are just going, shooting, or charged up a buster low through all these enemies, and they are all dead, and you just have no trouble, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Why am I so dumb? And you're basically rewarded for just going and being aggressive. And that's a good thing in my opinion. Like, you should reward this kind of flow, rather than forcing you to always stop, deal with an enemy, and then you stop and deal with the next enemy. That's not good. I don't like that.
And then it makes you so incredibly impatient that you jump directly into spikes, even though it was very easy not to.
I didn't even have to do anything here.
Again, you have laser trident.
Yeah, but I also have big ups. I mentioned that I really hate modulating my jump height, so I actually really appreciate Magnet Beam for that. Thanks for being a bro. So what's here? Enter teleporter to the right. I'm trying. Yeah, okay. There was Sakugane in the second contest as a why? Sometimes I'm just bad as a weapon, and they did a lot of cool things with it. I really liked it.
There's some ideas.
I mean, just for the spike immunity, that's one thing, but also sometimes I just like pulling it out and jumping on some dudes, and it was like, it actually works, nice, fun, because it's not like you can experiment with it in Mega Man 2, so secondum, I guess. It's been a while since it. Mid-jump, I'm like, wait, I should probably not do that. Fortunately, the checkpoints in this level are incredibly generous. Thank you very much, level creator. Otherwise, we'll be here for another 3 hours. Because obviously, I'm not paying enough attention at this point. Anyway, I wanted to say it's been quite a while since I called all the Mega Man Game Boy games with their Latin names. Which is kind of cringe, to be honest, in retrospect, but, you know.
What, you mean you're not a big fan of calling it Mega Man II?
I mean, I haven't found a better way than the Latin names when you, oh cool, when you're just talking, you know. So it's Roman numerals. I mean,
you could always just number them based on the Robot Masters they have in them. Mega Man 23, Mega Man 234.
That's getting a little bit much in here. Why does it start the wrong way around?
Every time, it's always the same place.
Hmm. See, this is like, you know that it's going to fire eventually, and then the flame will chase you, and then you're like, I don't want this to happen. But you're like, need to play around it. It was pretty cool, actually. It was a good room. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it works out fairly well. It's utilizing its gimmicks.
Absolutely, and it's been building up to that, right? There were rooms that were easier with just the fire guys, with just the drip guys. Now we have both combined. It's picture-perfect level design. I really like this one. Excellent job.
Yeah. It's just a shame that there was an entire section that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, focus, guys, focus. Am I just back to the start now? What? The bridge has been fixed. West of here. This is east. I'm going east. Do you have problems with left and right? There's no judgment. My wife does, but sorry for calling out here. Okay. This is the Quintnet factory. I didn't realize that it would be so literal. Now, for this boss fight, I'm going to mash the Buster Shot a lot.
That's just silly looking.
Yeah.
But it's also great.
I love it.
Oh, it spawns like actual Mets that walk forward at you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, it's exactly like the mini-boss. Even programmed so that you have like 3 different hitbox. Oh, wait, I can't really do that here, huh?
I think you could if you use the special with like tornado blow, but
I mean, I can't fully commit to a jump, otherwise I'll get hit.
wait, why did you do like 80 million damage to that one Met?
Ah, Jesus Christ! I don't know. Anyway, I don't like that I have to be so careful to the right here. Okay, now I'll use special weapons, but it was fun trying this while it lasted. Let's try.
I mean, to be fair, you probably could have just hung out on the left and had a same amount of chance of hitting.
Yeah, I did damage it occasionally from the left, so.
Especially since it's lower down than Quint's main body, so.
Yeah. Okay, it's just super weak to the trident. Okay. And now I can damage the middle one. Sure, that was fun. Oh, cool. Second phase. The trident stuck to it? It's actually weak to the shield. Huh, that's fun. I like that the Yashishi persists. But because I'm extremely skilled, I don't need it. With extremely skilled, I mean, let's try the first weapon that I can think of. Oh, it works. Awesome! A capsule! What could it be? Boom! It's an old boot. Schumann's Greatest Lament. Hardly huggable, but could maybe still be lovable. What happens if I press LT? Ah, it's from Mega Man 7. Ah, yeah, I guess you can dig it up with Rush Search. You again. Hundreds dead beneath me. Sure, should be mounted proudly on walls. Can you please, once again, 2 text boxes fewer? Skip the tough ones, sure. Ideas guy. No one wants to hear my great ideas for video games. Okay. Let me just check something. We have 2 levels and the boss. Yeah, because it's almost midnight here. So I think I'm going to save both of these levels. Yeah, okay, 3 extra things. And the boss for next time, so they have my full attention. And I did enjoy myself a lot today, so I don't want to risk that by being like, oh, I'm kind of tired and I want this to be done, and this level is surprisingly long, so this is a good stop.
Don't worry, that's for the later tiers.
Yeah,
that's when you get into the half-hour levels.
Indeed. And your idea of finishing with a boss was sound last time, but again, I think it's better to have 2 levels and a boss, which is still like a reasonable pace next time, and then dip into number 3.
Well, I mean, it's mostly that with the higher you go, the more the levels become much more enjoyable. So the first one was bad with the boss because it was terrible.
Because the boss is actually well designed, exactly. Anyway, yeah, so as I said, I would like to end here. Thanks all of you who viewed. That's 8 people at the moment, very nice. And of course, I hope that a lot of people will watch it afterwards. Yeah, see you next time. I don't know if it's going to be a Sunday again, or if it's maybe even going to be under the weekday. I don't want to shackle myself to any sort of schedule because it's like super casual, whatever, it's fine. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for your attention. End stream. And of course, thank you very much for being here with me again. Heavy sigh. Watch your stuff.
No problem.